Back to the servants' quarters.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to a brand new video. So hope you guys are having an amazing day. Guys, back again with a tech video for you guys. So I know it's been a very long time since my last upload, but guys, I was really working on this project for a very long time, and finally the review is here of the Eufy G10 hybrid vacuum cleaner. I mean, I forgot to mention it's a robotic vacuum cleaner, but you can judge that from the title itself. So I mean, the Eufy brand itself is a new brand, but it's not like any third-party brand which we don't know about, because it's owned by Anker, and Anker is a very good brand in electronics, like making power banks, charger, and so many other things. So talking about the G10 hybrid itself, the reason why I love this vacuum cleaner is because it's a mop as well as a vacuum cleaner for under $150. I mean, most of the traditional vacuum cleaners are going to run you down about $150 to $200, and you are getting this cleaning robot for that amount of price, which can easily ease a lot of burden from your shoulders. So talking about the design language of this vacuum cleaner, I really like it. Looks very futuristic, especially when it's working in the home. You really feel like something from the future, something like that. Like the most of the traditional vacuum cleaners, I mean, they are already very old looking and they are handheld and all that, but this, especially when it's roaming inside the house, it feels kind of like a robot going everywhere. So if you have some guests over your place, they are definitely going to be asking about this, and definitely this thing is a conversation starter. So talking about the design language, so this one is in white color. It has the power button up top, and you are going to see a Wi-Fi icon. So you really have to pair this with the Wi-Fi of your home, which is essential if you want to use the app. But the great part is, if you don't want to pair with your smartphone, you can easily manually control this vacuum by just clicking on the power button, and it will start to clean. As soon as you want to stop it, you just press the power key, or when you will run out of the battery, it will just go to its dock. So you have to place a dock in a place where it's going to be easy for it to go back. I wouldn't say like placing a dock somewhere where it will collide with too many objects, because then it will be having a hard time trying to go back. On the front hand side, you will see this collision sensors. So as soon as something hits this sensor, or the vacuum cleaner itself hits an object, it comes a little bit back and it tells the vacuum cleaner to change its position. I mean, there's some kind of object in the front, so it works super nicely. As soon as you will see this thing clicking on any kind of object, the furniture or the walls, it will just immediately turn around and try to clean on the other side. So on the bottom hand side, you are going to see two brushes, which I think work really good in getting all the dust, because this machine itself is in round shape, so it isn't able to go in most of the corners. But these brushes, because they extend out of the body of this vacuum cleaner, so they can easily go into that hard to reach places, and they can get all the crap from there. So talking about the underside of the vacuum cleaner, you are going to see it has two main wheels. So this vacuum cleaner kind of reminds me of a toy. I mean, when you were young, you would buy a toy which will have these three wheels, and you just put some batteries inside and it will go everywhere. Kind of reminds me of that, but this one is of course on a next level. And also you are going to see on the underside the mop, which will be used for the mopping and house, and in the middle you will see a place where it will suck all the dust. So I mean, talking about the filter area, it's pretty easy to open. You just pull this tab on the back side, and it will take the mop and the dustbin of this vacuum cleaner at the same time, or I will say the cleaning bag. I mean, the cleaning bag of this vacuum cleaner is pretty small. It's very tiny. In fact, the first time when I saw it, I just thought that I have to clean this 2 to 3 times a day, but it's not like that. After using this machine for almost 3 weeks, I really have to clean it after 2 to 3 days. I mean, if you do it every day, it's much better, but if you don't have a lot of time, you can do it every second or third day, and it shouldn't have any kind of problem. So talking about the height, I will say, of the vacuum cleaner, it's very slim, I will say. Especially coming from a traditional vacuum cleaner, it feels very small and very nimble, I will say, which is essential, because this way it can easily go under the furniture, under the table, under the chairs, and clean around the hard to reach places, which is something I really like. Now talking about the most weighted question is, how does it clean the house? I mean, I was completely shocked by this product. So this video isn't sponsored by any means, so you guys won't think that this is maybe sponsored, so that's why he's saying everything. But my expectations with this vacuum cleaner wasn't really that high, but after using it for 2 to 3 weeks, I mean, it does a really good job. I mean, it won't be replacing your traditional vacuum cleaner by 100%, but still, if you have to vacuum every day, I will say you have to vacuum after every 4 to 5 days. I'm saying about a traditional vacuum cleaner, and you just turn this baby on and it will clean the entire house. Now the battery life is about 120 minutes depending on the how big your house is. For me, I have 3 rooms plus I have a dining area as well as a TV lounge, so it can pretty much clean, I will say, 80% of my home on a full charge. And usually if it doesn't, it will just go back to its stock, it will charge itself and it will come back. And talking about the cleaning in terms of suction, how does it really do? I mean, for cleaning everyday dust, it really does an amazing job. And the good part is you can really start this vacuum cleaner 2 to 3 times a day. Like if it has done the cleaning in the morning, you can just turn it on in the evening also, because this thing doesn't have a lot of sound, I will say, which is very good, because when you turn this vacuum cleaner on, you can just work on laptop and computer without getting annoyed, because as you guys know, traditional vacuum cleaners are really loud and you just really want to shut that thing off. Even most of the time when I used to use a traditional vacuum cleaner, they would get so loud that I had to use earbuds just to get rid of the sound. But this one, it's very quiet and you don't really feel that much around when it's going around your home, so which is something you have to keep a note of. So after testing this Eufy for almost 3 weeks, I can assure you that it does about 80% of the cleaning of my house. Now I wouldn't say it does 100% job, because there are some areas where it can forget and I really have to send it back. But other than that, I think this works really nicely. The great part is you can download the app and you can really manually control this vacuum cleaner and clean a specific area. The great part is it also comes with an option for spot cleaning. If you click on the spot cleaning, it will really focus on a center part and it will pick all of the dust around it, or if there are any kind of sugar, salt, or any other kind of thing that has been dropped, it will pick it up really nice. And the great part is this vacuum cleaner doesn't have any problem going over the carpet. I mean, I have some carpets in my home which are really thick, so it was running in my mind that maybe it will have a hard time trying to get over the carpets, but it doesn't. It just glides over the carpet just like nothing. And same goes for hard surfaces. I mean, it won't be able to cross if there's a big hump in your home. Like between my kitchen and my TV launch, there is a small I will say a medium kind of hump, so it will just collide with that part and come back. So if you want to get it to go there, you have to pick it up and drop there, which is something that is kind of a little bit annoying, but for the most part it only takes a few seconds, so I wouldn't mind. So I really like to start this cleaner from one side of the home, so that way it can clean the house. I don't really like to put it in the center of the home, because then it will have a hard time trying to go here and there. So the thing I really like to do is I like to start from the right side of my house, so it automatically cleans the TV launch, then it comes towards the dining area and all that places. And I think this way it works really nicely. And plus, if I'm in a hurry, I just like to pick it up and drop in whatever room it's cleaning, whatever room I would like it to clean, which is a little bit more efficient. I mean, it can go on its own, but it takes a lot of time. So if you can pick it up and drop it in the room you want to clean, I think it works really nicely. For the price you are paying, I think this is an amazing gadget, and I will recommend this to everyone, almost everyone. If you have a problem of like vacuum your house, if it's a passion for you, then it's good. But even if it's a passion, I think this is something you are going to enjoy a lot, because it will ease a lot of burden from your shoulder, because you can just basically turn this vacuum from the app, or you can just click the power button and it's going to start cleaning. So you don't have to worry about like manually cleaning your house, especially when you come after a long time at work. And the great part is, if you forgot to turn it on in the morning, you can just log into the app and turn it on from your office or from outside, because it will be connected by the app. So overall, I think this product is an amazing for the price you are paying. And one part that I completely missed in this video is talking about the mop, so let me complete it right now. So this G10 hybrid also comes with a mop, so which helps in doing the mopping of the floor. So you really have to fill the water tank of this vacuum cleaner in order for it to start to mop. The water tank is kind of small, so for me it would only last, I will say, 2 rooms. Then I have to really recharge or refill the water tank. But for the most part, if you just want to mop the house, I will say you have to pick the carpet first, because it doesn't really know when it's over the carpet, and it will start to mop the carpet also. And then you have the problem of your carpet smelling really bad because it will get wet. And getting a carpet to dry isn't easy. So what I really like to do is, after it's done cleaning, I really like to remove all the carpets from my home. No, removing the carpet isn't a everyday task. I mean, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. So I really like to fold all the carpets, and then I really like to put some water inside the tank and turn it on. And this way, when it's done cleaning and the next time you start this vacuum cleaner, once it's charged for mopping, it will not only clean, it will only vacuum the floor, but also it will start to mop also, which works really nicely. And I mean, if you have a home where there isn't a lot of carpets around it, then I think it will be much better, because then you won't have the worry of your carpet getting wet or anything like that. So you can just fill the water tank and it will vacuum the floor and mop at the same time. No, I mean, the mop is like 60 to 70%, it covers the home. There will be some like stains that will be left, but if you use the vacuum cleaner two times a day, then I think it will keep the home pretty nice and shiny. So overall, I have said it before, I'm going to say it again, for $150 this thing is worth every penny, and it does an amazing job. I have no complaint whatsoever. Or maybe one complaint which I really have is, which I forgot to mention, I just keep forgetting things because this review is getting very long. It doesn't have the map feature. This is something you have to keep a note of. Is one thing I want to talk about right here is, or one thing I really do miss in this vacuum cleaner. So basically, in most other robot vacuum cleaners, what it really does is it really maps the entire house, so it does collide with the object again and again. For this product, for this Eufy G10 hybrid, it doesn't have that feature. I mean, it really collides with the furniture mostly. If you have a lot of things in your home, it will start to collide again and again, which is something that is kind of annoying, because in most other vacuum cleaners, the robotic one, you can really map the entire house so it won't hit the furniture again and again. I mean, it really doesn't affect the performance. It does really takes somewhat a longer time, but still it does an amazing job of cleaning, so no complaints right there. And the great part is, for $150 you are not only getting a vacuum cleaner, but you are also getting a mop, which I think is worth every penny. So with that being said, I think that pretty much wraps this video up. So I know I have missed so much in this video, but believe me guys, making a complete review of this vacuum cleaner is going to take me around 30 minutes or more, because there are so much details to this. I will be making another review very soon. If you guys want to see that, you can definitely let me know in the comment section. But I tried my best to give an honest review. I didn't really script this interview by any means, because usually I do like to write some points which I want to talk in this video, but this is just honestly my review of using it for 3 weeks and just directly talking to my mic, no script, nothing whatsoever. So I think with that being said, if you like the video, make sure to give it a like, and if you're new, consider subscribing and become a part of this channel. And thanks for watching, and goodbye.